Alright, hi everybody, this is Stephanie Pickard with Guitar Control, and today we're going to go over Lay Down Sally, the solo from Eric Clapton. So if you can see me on both accounts, please say hi and we will get started. I'm going to go over lick by lick. This is a special request from you guys, so it's kind of long. I want to make sure that we get them all in, so if you want to hear the solo, of course, you can go listen to the song, but I'm going to play it lick by lick and make sure you get them. And then this way also, if you haven't heard this song or you're not familiar with it, you can actually use these licks to get inspired for your own. So let me know if you can see me on both accounts and we will get started. So if you haven't already too, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So that's kind of his lick. I mixed it up a little bit with my own. But let's go ahead and make sure we get started. I want to make sure you can see me. So sorry for the technical difficulties. All right, so say hi. Cool. So yes, as always, I'm going to do about 30 minutes of lesson, and then I will do a Q&A. So make sure you stick around and say hi. Awesome. All right, cool. Awesome. Okay, so hi GB, hi everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Facebook, please say hi if you can see me. But yes, I want to go over phrase by phrase, lick by lick, make sure we get this really down. So thank you for sending in your requests. If this was yours, thank you very much. For all of you that keep coming back, it's awesome to see familiar faces every week. So let's make sure we got this. Cool. So the first lick I'm going to do, you can either pick this or do a hammer on pull off. Hi Raymond. So on the 4th string, I'm going to go from the 17th fret to the 14th. So pinky, pointer, pinky. That's what I use. So I go pinky, pinky, pointer, pinky. 17, 14, 17. Then I drop my finger down, so my pointer to the 3rd string, 14th fret. Then this is the interesting part of this lick that you might find a little bit challenging at first. You're going to use your pinky. So the part that makes that hard is, you're not picking directly. You're going to jump several strings. Pick the 1st string, 17th fret. So ready? And then back to 14 on the 3rd string twice. So just like this. So go ahead and try that if you're playing along at home. So you can do a hammer on pull off. And a hammer on pull off might feel a little tricky too with that pinky in there. So I kind of like to pick it. But a very cool phrase, very different, right? You don't normally jump up to that 1st string and grab a note. So I really like that about this lick. Cool. If you are on Facebook, or sorry, YouTube, make sure you let me know that everything is clear. Hi, Robert. Awesome. So that is our very first lick. So just very cool phrasing, very cool lick. Then we're going to go to our next one. So I start with my pinky down on the 2nd string, 8th fret. So what I like about this entire solo is the way that he phrases things. It's not just nonstop playing, that it's all interesting and it kind of speaks. It's very common in blues is for licks to kind of feel like someone's talking. If you've ever heard of call and response or anything like that, it sounds more like a conversation. And that's really, really cool. And so we kind of want to aim for when you're writing your own stuff. So let's take a look at that next part. Okay, so then I go 8, 5, 8, right? So on the 2nd string, another hammer on pull off. So those 3 notes are pretty quick. They're right next to one another. So pinky again, pointer, pinky. Then I use my pointer again, so I'm on the 2nd string, and I went 8, 5, 8. Then I go back to 5, 7, 5. So kind of the same rhythm, but back to back with a little bit different phrases, right? Go 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5. And on that second part, when I go from 5 to 7 to 5, I switch strings. So I go from the 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string. So 8, 5, 8, all on the 2nd string. Then 5 on the 2nd string, 7 with my ring finger on the 3rd string. And then back to 5 on the 2nd string. So. And then we bend, and then you're gonna go 5, 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string, and then a bend, and drop though to the 5th fret. So let's go over that one again, because that one's kind of longer. So we went from so I go 5, 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string, bend into 5, right? So let's try that out. 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, bend, 5, 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string, bend, 7 into 5. So that one is a little longer. I'll do it again. 8, 5, 8 on the 2nd string. Switching between the 2nd and 3rd. Now 3rd string. 5, 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string. 7, bend into 5. So when I mean bend in, it's I'm bending up, but when I drop out, I come out into that note. So the 5th fret. So let me know if you guys are following along. I am in standard tuning today. Let me make sure that you can all see me and everything is going smoothly. So let's see. Awesome, Corey, that's cool. He said it feels like a virtual guitar lesson. This is from Lay Down Sally by Eric Clapton. And it is a virtual guitar lesson. It is kind of funny. So for the people that watch later and are always asking why I'm talking to myself, there are people here. Hi, David. Awesome. Cool. All right, so follow along, standard tuning. Very cool. This is a really, really fun one. YouTube, I'm not seeing as much stuff as quickly as I normally do. So if you are saying hi, just say it again. Awesome. So let's go ahead and go on to that next. Cool. It's kind of a pull off into, so the bend, and then you do pull off while you bend. So it sounds kind of funny, but that's what I meant when you're falling into that note. So I'm bending up with 7, but I'm coming out into 5. So it's one fluid movement, not just 1 and then 1, right? It's not choppy, it's very fluid. So it's so see how I bend up, drop into that note. So it is a pull off at the very end, but it's kind of like super smooth, so it feels like one movement. All right, so then I'm just gonna do kind of a double stop, but I'm adding 1 extra note, so I guess it's more. But I'm gonna go on the 9th fret, and I use my ring finger, or sorry, I use my middle finger. So 9th fret, 3rd string, and then grab 8. That's our double stop, right, our 2 notes. You can include the high E though, if you want, and you just go 1, 2, 3. So we go. So right here, 1, 2, 3. So 9, 8, 0. All right, so go ahead and try that one. Then this next lick is pretty cool. I like this part a lot because it's interesting. And so if you have any questions about any of the licks or you want me to stop and go through them, let me know. And also, this will be on our YouTube and our Facebook, so it'll still be there when I'm gone. Hi, Jim. That's awesome. Harryman, cool. Hi, Corey. All right, see, it is live. It's real. All right, so then I use my pointer because if you were following along or reading the music or anything like that, it might look like you would use your ring finger because it starts on the 7th fret. But because of the position of the next lick, and I always talk about this, is to think ahead and really play things the easiest way possible so that you can actually do more. So if you wanted to add in other things, think about it. If you're using the right fingers or you're using the fingers that make the most sense, it's easier to do more or do other things. So in this case, I'm going to use on the 3rd string, 7th fret, my pointer finger, and I'm going to slide down to 5. So I go 7 to 5, and then I have my ring finger all ready to grab the 7th fret, 4th string. So I go. So I slide down 7 to 5. Then I use my ring finger to grab the 4th string, 7th fret, and then I pick 5 on the 3rd string, bend 7, and then I go 5 on the 2nd string, and then 5, 5 on the 1st string. All with my pointer when I'm grabbing that 5th fret. So I go. And always try to find things in common. So in this case, when we are playing that little other part, I'm not using the same finger on the same string, but it's not that far off. So you just want to find easy movements. So then I just reach over. Now, let me know if you're following along and if you're finding it easy, hard, complicated, whatever. 980, what is the 0? The open 1st string, so the high E. That's what I was talking about, that you could include that if you wanted. Thank you. Awesome. Cool. All right, so the next part, I really like this part. I think this little phrase is very interesting, but it's going to get a little faster. So I'm going to go on the 10th fret with my ring finger. So that's where it gets a little crazier. So I'll slow it down. We're going to go 10, 8, 10, 9, and then I go 9, 8, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 7. But let's go over those strings too. So on the 2nd string, I go 10, 8, 10, 9 on the 3rd string. So 10, 8, 10, hammer on pull off, 9 on the 3rd string, and then I shift position. So then I use my ring finger. So I was going ring, pointer, ring, middle, because I saw those as chromatic. They're not chromatic right next to each other, but you know, I'm using frets that are right next to one another. So I go. So then I scoot it over. I use my ring finger on the 3rd string, and I go 9, 8, 7, 10 on the 4th string, and I grab that with my pinky. So I go 9, 8, 7, 10 on the 4th string, back to 7 on the 3rd string, back to 10 on the 4th string, then 7 4th string, 7 5th string. So I go. So I like to kind of connect those. When I'm practicing, I like to practice those two back to back. I like those two a lot. So the first one hangs out a little bit more, and then it changes. Oh, hi, that's awesome. Cool, thank you. Yep, Clapton is the man. Chris, the cat? I think you're speaking to me in Spanish. I can only understand some of it. If you want me to slow down with the string numbers and stuff, I'll do that. So let's actually go ahead and go over that one more time, because I see that you're writing some frets, but I don't think they're completely correct. So let's make sure you get that part. Awesome. So I'm going to go over that phrase again. So on the 2nd string, I said 10, 8, 10 to 9. And then I went like that. So 2nd string, 10, 8, 10. 3rd string, 9 with my middle finger. Then I shift over, and now I place my ring finger on the 9th fret, and I go 9, 8, 7, 10 on the 4th string, back to the 3rd string, 7, back to 10 on the 4th string, 7 on the 4th string, 7 on the 3rd string. So you can kind of bar those two notes. And the faster you get with kind of barring and stuff like that, the better, right? So. Awesome. It even sounds cool when you play those two notes together. Awesome. Hi, Caesar from Argentina. That's very cool. You guys are from all over the place. Very, very cool. Yes, legato. I'm picking a lot of those notes, though, actually. I like to pick most things. What? Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and play the next part. So if you have any questions on anything we've done so far, let me know. Right after that, you're actually going to kind of keep your hand in the same position. You're going to grab 10 on the 4th string, and then you're going to slide. So this part gets a little bit weirder. So 10 on the 4th string with my pinky, 7 on the 3rd string, back to 10, and then I'm going to slide. So I go, then see how I can just lift up? So I go 7, slide to 5, and then I go 7, hammer on to 5. So on the 4th string, I slide, 5th string, hammer on, slide to 3, open, right? And then on the 5th string, this is all the 5th string, 3, 4, 5, legato, hammering on, open 6th string. So again, so let's do that little last part because this part's a little bit easier. So it's just 10, 7, 10, and then slide, hammer on. So I'm going to back my distortion off a little bit so you can hear it a little bit better. So 7, 5 on the 4th string. 5th string, we go 7, 5, hammer on, or pull off, sorry. Slide 3, open, 3, 4, 5, open. Cool. Then we're going to go 3, 3, 3, open, 3, open, open, 3, open, 5, 3, and then it hits an open for the next phrase. So we go 3, 3, 3, open, 3, open, open, 3, open, 5, 3, open. So 3, 3, 3, open, 3, open, open, 3, open, 5, 3 to open. And that 5, 3 is a pull off. So we go. Into our next part, I really like the next part because we bend 10. It's just kind of cool. So 10. You can check your bends, always going up. So I love that bend, just 10, full step, 8 on the 1st string, a lot of vibrato on 10 on the 2nd string. So I'm going to check in on you guys, see how you're doing. Cool, awesome. Oh, cool, thanks Chris, I appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, so let's see how we are doing on time. We're doing pretty good. We're getting kind of close though. While you guys are following along, I'm going to actually give you a discount code. Then I'm going to get back to this next lick. So for hanging out with me today, we are giving you guys a discount on our Killer Guitar Control Secrets. So this is for hanging out with me, for, you know, sticking with our videos and everything. We want to give you a gift. We truly believe that this is an amazing DVD that will really excel your playing. It goes over 3 things, but this isn't for someone that wants to sound just like anybody else. This is for someone that wants to sound like themselves. This is not for sounding like somebody else. So make sure you keep that in mind. Yeah, Chris said that Facebook Live is a trip. It is a trip. It's really weird, but it's really cool. So this is going to cover 3 things. It's going to cover technique, which is all the ways that we can color things. It's our techniques. I love, you know, those kind of things. So it's all the things that color that I think kind of make people like a pro and I don't know, separates one from the other. It's also having good technique can be having your arm in a line, having your picking be really good, be really solid, be really relaxed. Then we're going to do fretboard knowledge. So it's going to be what are, scales, chords, arpeggios, notes, and then handbrain connection. So it's going to be getting the music out of your head into your hands. So this is for someone that is more into the philosophy of how does Clapton become Clapton. So not anything like that. I'm not Chris. So go ahead and check this out, and then I will send this to YouTube too. So this is a discount for you guys. So thank you for hanging in. I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Defender. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. If I have time, Mr. Pirate Brain, which I don't think I will, but I hope I do. And if not, I'll do it on some other social thing somehow. All right. Always taught people when you do harmonic chords. Sure. Let's see. I always teach people to do like the note game, or I like to see shapes on the guitar and think in intervals. So hopefully that helps you guys. I always try to think in a couple different ways, not just one or the other. All the people that I think are the best always mix different things. All right, so check out that DVD. Yes, this is for it's not something that's taught everywhere. Right now we're learning how to play just like somebody else, but I always try to make it not like that. If you guys want to do a little bit of a different technique or make somebody's solo your own, I think that's when you're going to learn the most. As much as it really does help to try to learn like somebody else, but try to take these and always make them your own, because you don't want to just take something and throw it into your own thing, because then it's not really your own thing. So you want to make sure that you're trying to do stuff like that. Thank you, Chris. All right, so where were we? Let's see. Oh, we did our bend. So after our, and this is where it's your moment to be really soulful. I remember Paul Gilbert saying, what other instrument can you do that? Like, it's so cool. I know keyboards have that, like whammy and little pitch bend, but it's not like a guitar. A guitar just has so much soul, and this is how we really communicate when we do our bends. And then our vibrato, heavy vibrato on the 2nd string 10th fret. Then I'm going to slide again, 7 to 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, bend, 5, 7, 5, 7. Then, so slide on, oh, let me check my tuning really quick. I think I bent too much. And feel free to leave suggestions for other songs that you guys want to learn, because we are listening to you. And they might wind up in a live stream with me or a video with one of our other teachers. But we are definitely always looking for what you guys want to learn. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you put it in the comments when this video goes and is actually on YouTube. Because for some reason our chat disappears. Awesome. And Clapton has so much soul. It's just so cool. All right, so I'm just gonna check on you guys really quick. Cool. I do not understand that language. I'm so sorry. Do I have my own lesson packages? I would love to. I have my own. If you guys keep asking, maybe they'll have me do one. But I have my own playlists and everything. I've done a lot of videos, but I don't have a specific DVD for sale right now. All right, so let's go. But what I get asked the most about is speed picking. I have a speed picking lesson up on Guitar Control that a lot of people have been commenting on lately. That it's kind of old, but it's been getting some action again, which is cool. Okay, on the 3rd string, I slide down 7, 5, 7 on the 4th string, 7 back on the 3rd string. So let's try and get that lick down. I'm going to try to speed through this because I don't want to miss anything. So 7 on the 3rd string, slide 5, 7 on the 4th string with my ring finger, back to 7 on the 3rd string, then on the 3rd string, 7, 5, bend, bring it back to 5, 7 on the 4th string, 7, 5, 7, sorry. So a lot of vibrato. Next lick, and remember, you can see these, you can go back, they will still be there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and go to the next lick, unless you guys need that one more time. So there's going to be a lick similar to that, so that's kind of what I want to do one more time. All right, the next lick, I actually think this one, even though it's not technically the hardest one, I thought it was a little bit hard because you have to really kind of, for me, I need a bar to get it kind of clean. So on the first string, 5th fret, you're going to go. So we go 5, 5 on the first string, 5 on the second string, 5 on the third string to 7, 5 on the third string to 7. Every time I was on 7, I was on the fourth string. Back to the third string. Now that's changing. 5, 7. But it almost feels like sweeping because they're all barred. So that's why I think, I guess it's a little hard. So you're going to have to get that technique. So, and then you hit it one more time, and then 8, 5, 8. So I like this little phrase too. On the first string, I go 8, pull off to 5, 5 on the second string, back, 8, pull off to 5, 8 on the second string, 5 on the first string. And then pull off, 8, 5 on the second string, pull off, 7, 5 on the third string, and then 7, 5, 7 on the fourth string. So yeah. And then so, oh sorry. There we go. So 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. Awesome. So let me know if you are following along, if it's easy, hard, how you're doing. You should start a student video, play someone's progress. What do you mean? That the students should show me the videos and show me how they're doing? That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Oh, I do not understand the one in another language. I'm sorry. John, thank you. I will. That would be cool. Awesome. Let me know what topics you guys want to learn and do. Okay, so, oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. So, we are almost done though. We're so close. Cool. So then we're going to actually, you're going to see some kind of phrasing repeat. And this is kind of cool in a solo because when you are writing solos, you do still want to tell a story and stuff. You don't just want to noodle the whole time or anything. So we go back into our bend. So our 10 on the first string to 8 to 10 on the second string. Then I'm going to slide 7 to 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, but now 8 to 8. So that's why that's kind of cool. So we go instead of going back to 7. So you did this earlier. So we go 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, bend, 5, 7, 5, 8. So really similar to earlier. Now we're going to go to the second string. We're going to go 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5. So this is kind of similar to earlier too. Then bend 7. Come off to 5, and then on the fourth string, 7, 5, 7. All right, we're getting so close to the end. All right, so let me know if you're following along. Sorry, I know those ones are kind of short. We're just out of time, so I'm trying to make sure we can get them all in. Now the very, very, very end. So let's take a look at that. So after you do your 7, 5, 7, we're going to go 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 0, 3, 3, 0, and then I love this sound. This sounds so cool. So let's try that again. So I'll tell you the strings too. So 5 on the fourth string, 5, 7 on the third, 7 with your third finger on the fifth string, sorry. So fourth string to fifth string, 5, 7. So 5th fret, 4th string, 7th fret, 5th string, again. Then on the 5th string, 5, 7, 5. So I like to hammer, I like to pull off after that one. So it goes 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. So 4th string to 5th string twice, then on the same string. So 5, 5 fret, 5th fret, 5th string, 5, 7th fret, 5th string, back. So there we go. To 5, and then slide down to 3, 5, 3. This is all on the 5th string. 0, 3, 3, 0. So 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, like that. Open, 3, 3, open. And then just a open, 3, open. So on the 6th string, I go open, hammer on 3, and then open, 5th string. So you don't really let that 6th string dominate. So it's awesome. That is the entire solo. So I hope you enjoyed learning that. I think there's several cool ideas and several cool licks in that entire solo. So I hope you guys agree and enjoyed following along. We are now at Q&A time, so feel free to ask me some questions. And yes, listen to that entire solo and really pick everything apart and enjoy these licks and make them your own. So even when I'm playing other people's stuff, I still like to keep my own vibrato and my own presence when I'm playing things. So sometimes you can kind of change them up too much, so you don't want to do that when you're trying to play someone else's. But if you're writing or trying to be inspired, make sure you do that. And one more time, I'm going to give you that discount code. So thank you for following along with me today. I really appreciate it. I love seeing the same faces here all the time. That's so cool. So thank you guys for always showing up. And I will be back on Tuesday. So let's see. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. You know what? Yeah, sorry. I do love gain. All right. So cool. Thank you guys for following along. Yes, so that was pretty stripped down. So try and make sure that you follow along, take these licks, make them your own. I am going to, awesome. Oh, thank you. Very cool. I did do a video on sweeping. So Chris is asking about sweeping. I did do a video on sweeping. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see a whole folder of me. I'm not sure if the subject was sweeping though. I think it was. So make sure you check that out. But I would love to do more on sweeping. I love sweeping. Yeah, Eric Clapton definitely did not use as metal of a tone as me. I'm sorry. This is my rock tone. I know. I like all the heavy shred tones. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I just think they sound so cool. But I did try to tone it down today. This is my like Van Halen rock sound, not my heavy metal shred sound. All right, so check out this DVD, this discount code. Thank you guys for following along today. Let me place this in here for you. This is, again, our Killer Guitar Control Secrets covering technique, fretboard knowledge, and handbrake connections. So this is how to be one of the greats, not to sound just like them. So this isn't for someone that wants to sound like anybody else. This is for wanting to sound like yourself. So feel free to ask me some questions. I'll hang on for a little bit, and then I will see you guys on Tuesday with another subject. So let's see. Thank you for the lesson. See you Tuesday. Awesome. I'll see you, Thomas. Tabs someday. There's tabs on all of our other videos, just not our live streams. But I know that John did a lesson on the rhythm part of this, so you can check that out, and there should be tabs. I know it's kind of hard to follow along with no tabs, though. All right. Let's see. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But yes, check out that DVD. Check out our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and subscribe. You can click that little bell, and it will let you know right when I go live or when Sean goes live, and it will let you know when we have a new video up. And we seriously have new videos up, like 2 a day. So free videos full of great content, so check them out. Awesome. Thanks, Damien. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course, John. So make sure you check those out. Check out all of our binders. Check out all that stuff. Hi, Marty. Awesome. Very cool. But yes, I've done tons of videos on there. So anything from Zeppelin. I did a lot of Zeppelin, a lot of Hendrix. And then I did some metal not that long ago. So I did some Ozzy and stuff like that too. And then there's also just technique videos and things like that. Let's see. Awesome. All right. Well, I want to give you guys those codes, and I will see you next Tuesday. So I'll see you soon. Bye.